Hello, coffee makers, not coffee takers. I am the master of Cyber Farms, Alfredzo B. Nash Jr., one half of the Cyber Coffee Hour podcast. We are two experts from the City of Mt Vernon, New York, sharing with you our experience in this field and also the experience of others so we can ultimately learn, elevate, and grow to know that we all belong in this space. The views and opinions and thoughts are those of the Cyber Coffee Hour podcast and not those of our employers, professional, or personal relationships. For today's episode, it's just me, the Master of Cyber Farms. I'm here to discuss recent life events of my fellow coffee maker, Dr. Joseph J. Burt-Miller Jr. Moreover, I'm going to discuss a few changes coming to the Cyber Coffee Hour episodes that to follow. Don't worry, we're not quitting. We're trying a new format and we're trying to level up. Especially with these episodes, they're going to be considered single cortados, but ultimately we're not quitting. So let's take a few minutes, and I'm gonna jump into a story and contribution, paying my respects to the Burt-Miller family. So, as most of you fellow coffee makers that follow Dr. Joseph may know, he lost a family member, specifically his grandmother, a few weeks ago. While Dr. Joseph is returning to his coffee maker activities and his study hall online, I just want to take some time and share a mantra and story about how we grew up in the city of Mount Vernon. Bear with me, this is going to be a little difficult, but I'll try to get it out and explain to you what the goal here is for this single solo episode. So as kids growing in Mount Vernon, we had a mentor, sort of like a city elder. The elder's name was Brother Abishai. We used to say Mr. Abishai, but he preferred Brother Abishai. No matter the weather and mood, our attitude, Brother Abishai always greeted us with a simple smile and peace and love, a term of endearment, encouragement, peace and love, brother, or peace and love, sister. It didn't matter the kind of day, it didn't matter the weather, it didn't matter how you felt, it didn't matter how he felt. You could really never tell how he felt. He still extended peace and love. So as I think about it, we used to have these festivals. They were Arts and Third festivals. It was a street in our neighborhood, and Brother Abishai, another very close mentor, which we'll share in another episode as well, will always be there. Well, I mean, it didn't matter. It could rain, and the show would be going on, and they'll still be out there. He had a drum, right? Boom, 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 right? It was real cool. Every time a show wrapped up or every time an event closed, peace and love, brother. So Joseph, Dr. Joseph specifically, would know growing up in the city, that was our mantra, a term of endearment that brother and city elder shared with us. So therefore, I want to encourage all the listeners that we have and followers that we're growing as we grow in the show to extend that term of endearment to the Burt-Miller family while they're healing and dealing with the loss. Anywhere in their family, anywhere that you may see him online, interface with him and his family, as you might have seen on his LinkedIn. He also updated, pay that tribute, pay that contribution of peace and love to him and his family while they heal and grow and ultimately move on from a loss. As some of us may know, as we get older, it's very difficult to lose a primary care provider, primary parent, and watch your parents go through a situation so difficult, especially with a matriarch or patriarch of the family. So again, if you're out there with Dr. Joseph, you see him in the metaverse, just from one coffee maker to another, extend peace and love to his family, him and his family, while you're out there, interface with him and the Cyber Coffee Hour. That's it. So with that, thank you for tuning into this episode. It's a short and sweet cortado. It's a new format that we're going to try. Most of you might see him or myself going forward as we ramp back up the show. Please, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Like, share, subscribe, follow us on other platforms. If you also find us on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Google Podcasts, please like and subscribe. Thank you. Have a good one.